It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming off a contest that looks real good on paper between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Seattle Seahawks. On the visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the Jaguars. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Seahawks. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Fine welcome to everyone tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Huard here as punter Braden Mann gets us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brought down by Reek Woolen. Now we'll see the medical team head out to the Seahawks. Have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there.
Okay, great.
Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this third down.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds him on the slant. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Let's go. Let's go.
They're going to try to throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Unlock line. Unlock line.
Drive start to the quick throw left complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Jaguars and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back-to-back carries here. But once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds his man over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. The Jaguars in a punt formation. This was a miss-hit, Broncolo, and pretty short. And he makes a fair catch well short of midfield. The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Walker on first down. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. To the ground by Nick Emanwari.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
19, Tiger, 19.
Finds him over the middle. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready?
Air it out on 3rd. There's a screen out for Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge the defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Warrior 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Hand off to the back. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down. Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there.
Dragon 60. Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
They'll work against the blitz. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Rattler. 18, Rattler. Panther 11, Panther
The play
11.
clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Pass play coming here. Diving forward, and he makes the catch.
13 more yards. Complete to number 86.
Okay, ready?
A gain of 13. Brings up.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have it on 2nd and short. Throwing from the gun here. Robinson snags it over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
They are throwing it again. Finds a man right side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Cut at the 10-yard line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
79 Bronx, 19 Charger, 19 Charger, 19 Lion, 19 type, 19 type.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
Got it. Ready?
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 6, Hawk 70, Hawk trap 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Back now, pressure coming. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
On the jump.
Now backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal.
Got to be Cowboy 80.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Elliott connects there. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. They'll come out throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Let's go now.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here, 3rd down.
Viking 18.
They put Felton in motion left. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game. Offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Let's go. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Gets this one to Wicks. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Braden Mann on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 45-yard line.
The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this 1st half. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Cougar 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Again to throw on 2nd. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
And the Jaguars 1st down.
Hawk 7. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
60 Maverick, 60, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame. And for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. The Seahawks offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. To throw here on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And finds Smith-Njigba right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Second and 3 now.
Ready.
Here's a throw. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith-Njigba. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. In motion the slot man right. From the gun on 3rd down. Complete. Downfield to Felton. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. The kick by Patterson is good. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. And this is the running back. He's going to take this one in 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Cardinals get the hard-fought victory. They win by 2. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Malik Neighbors. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 58 yards for the score. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's Romeo Doubs. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Bills get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
a deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out.
No!
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And on a small gain up to about the 32. That was Jack Kaiser who got there for the tackle.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
2nd down now. They need 7. They're going to throw out of the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Back to pass on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
70. Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
This one, take it in. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series. Hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
Dive play straight ahead. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
There's a dive up the middle. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll air it out on third. Finds him on the slant. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
A gain of 7.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to start the drive. Finds him over the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 6.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10.
Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They're facing a 13-6 deficit as they take over. First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now. Nice pass all 80.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got it over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. On first down, they'll run. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First and 10.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's Pacheco on third. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention.
Okay, ready?
Their field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
70. 70, Timberwolves. Ready?
Quick pass left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards and a fresh set of downs, too. From the red zone now. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 11-yard line.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go! Cougar 19. Ready?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. The catch is made near the edge. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Okay, break. Ready?
He's going to throw it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Jaguars in a crucial spot late, trying for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You can just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? Well, what they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
29-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He keeps it himself. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
He fields this at the 18. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Setting him on the dime. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of the work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
He'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
First down.
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go!
Up the gut they go with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining in this game.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing on seconds. Has a man. It's Brown. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Get it! Buffalo at Cougar 19!
Looking to throw here. Finds the in route complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Ready! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
Okay,
So
break.
fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready, check out.
They'll run here on first down. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Another carry for him. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They give it to him again. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him.
Let's go.
Setting up for the kneel down on
60
third.
Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
He's drawn up for him. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Now 1 second before they call a delay of game, a timeout comes in. And they'll have just one left to burn now. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
On the ready.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Nice.
He'll look to throw it. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Unlock line. Unlock line.
Eman Worry on the coverage.
Here we go. Check.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he gets out of bounds, stopping the clock, but not the big play they needed. Just a gain of 5.
Brings up 3rd.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Check. 70 Timberwolves. Set up.
They'll send him over right. Throwing now. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Got ready.
Got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Got ready. Hawk, step, let go.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Go.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. For the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.